It's important to point out up front that so far the FDA has not found any evidence that semaglutide or similar drugs cause suicidal thoughts. But the agency says it can't rule out a small risk, which is why the FDA is evaluating self-reports like the one we're about to show you from an Atlanta man who lost weight and nearly lost his life. Clint Etheridge has taken steps to defeat his twin enemies, diabetes and food addiction. His doctor prescribed semaglutide, the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy.
It does something miraculous to your brain and your sense of satisfaction and fullness and your whole thought process.
You lost about 70 pounds.
Yes.
That's extraordinary in a year.
Yes.
The photos tell the story before and after. His diabetic numbers melted away with the pounds. The drug worked.
Yes.
So what went wrong?
I know without a doubt that it made me violently depressed. I didn't want to believe it was the drug. Frankly, I wanted to remain on it and thought I might stay on it for life, but it just got progressively worse, and it led to a suicide attempt.
The FDA has approved 2 injectable versions of semaglutide, Ozempic for diabetes and Wegovy for obesity. Both contain the same active ingredient that leads to weight loss, and both have 15-page prescribing information sheets. For Wegovy, prescribers are told to monitor their patients for depression or suicidal thoughts and discontinue if symptoms develop. Depression is mentioned 5 times in the Wegovy prescribing information, and the word suicidal appears 14 times. But for Ozempic, the words depression and suicidal appear nowhere in the prescribing information. Novo Nordisk has the exclusive patent on semaglutide in the U.S. The drug company told Atlanta News First Investigates, although Wegovy and Ozempic both contain semaglutide, they are different products, adding because of dosing, they are not interchangeable and should not be used outside of their approved indications.
Wegovy and Ozempic, the breakthrough treatment for obesity, promises a fast result.
Weight loss patients have turned to the diabetes drug Ozempic amid shortages of Wegovy. Clint was unable to get the drugs made by Novo Nordisk, so his doctor prescribed semaglutide from a local compounding pharmacy.
Months later, after the event, I had started gaining weight again because I was not on the product, but I did do another dose. Within 24 hours, I felt the same level of depression all over again.
Clint shared his experience with the FDA through the agency's adverse event reporting system. Atlanta News First Investigates found 262 self-reported cases of depression and suicidal ideation for semaglutide products. That data includes reports of 20 completed suicides.
They feel strangely like kindred spirits who went through the same thing that I did, just didn't make it.
Novo Nordisk stands behind the safety and efficacy of all of our GLP-1 RA medicines when they are used as indicated, the drug company told Atlanta News First Investigates, adding our review of the clinical trials, including large outcome studies and observational studies, did not find an association between the use of GLP-1 RA medicines and the occurrence of suicidal thoughts or actions.
I have zero doubt, no doubt that this drug caused me to be suicidal, and I almost lost my life from it.
The bottom line is these self-reports are rare compared with other reported side effects like gastrointestinal problems. So what should you do if you're taking semaglutide or similar drugs? The FDA says talk with your doctor. The agency is also asking medical professionals to monitor their patients for signs of depression or suicidal thoughts. I'm Chief Investigator Brendan Keefe, Atlanta News First Investigates.